Holy smokes, it's hot, man. We're in Newark, Ohio at the trailhead of the TJ Evans Trail. It's 90 degrees and there's a heat advisory. So naturally, we're gonna go riding bikes.
But there's a breeze.
There's a breeze. And we're gonna make our own breeze and try to stay ahead of the... They have horseflies here that are as big as horses, or at least ponies. They're huge. All right, let's go for a ride. Trail ends here across the highway. Don't know much. I tried doing some research and
I would like to ride with you. It does not appear to be a very busy.
that's fine. I did some research. Most people just said it's a party trail. I'm glad it is, but not much information here. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you've done the TJ Evans Trail out of Newark before, and this doesn't look anything like it. Hello. I think so. And you would be right, except we didn't do the TJ Evans Trail. We did the TJ Evans Panhandle Trail, and we did start right in the middle of town. And I kind of wanted to start there and ride over to this trailhead, but it would be a couple miles on public road, and my wife does not like riding on the streets. TJ Evans, apparently a local philanthropist, died at 93 in 1967, graduated from pharmacy school when he was 20 years old, came to Newark with nothing, and started hospitals, and is a local hero. The Overlook. The Penn Central Railroad travel here, which is kind of funny when you think of it, because you think it would be the Ohio Central Railroad. Seeing that we're in central Ohio, Newark is not too very far from Columbus. And actually, if you hook it up, maybe, I think maybe this will take you into Columbus. I'm not sure.
So far, so good. This is awesome. Ooh, watch out.
What am I
Once in a while, no, I'm just saying there's like hogweed and stuff.
Oh.
Don't want to touch it going by. I might not ride beside you.
Well, yeah, it's right there. We are seeing more and more hogweed, not as much as we did a couple of years ago. Kind of like the stink bugs came out full force for a couple of years, and now they're just kind of annoying instead of being a plague. And the hogweed is there. Well, you know, that's a whole bunch of green if you're not paying attention.
Wow, they have their own paved entrance to the
Well, that's all hogweed right there.
Yeah. Just
Look at
careful.
me.
You know, don't get too close to the edge that it brushes you.
Yeah, from everything we've read, it's nasty, nasty stuff. Give you some nasty boils. Oh, okay, 2.7 mile detour. I don't know what the detour is going to be like.
Let's go to the edge where they make us stop, and then we'll come back and take the detour, okay?
All right, sounds good to me. Boy, paved is so much different. And I do believe that's the Raccoon Creek.
So far, this is beautiful. And it's cold in here.
It is.
Listen to the bird song.
I read like one Google review of the trail, and the guy said it's 80% covered, so it's a great trail on sunny days.
Once again, awesome choice.
It's the only review that I read.
It's all you, babe.
You know, it's something because we rode the TJ Evans Panhandle before, and I sort of panned it because it wasn't bad. It was paved, safe. It just wasn't very scenic. It was a strip of asphalt next to a railroad track and a fence. But on the ride over here this morning from the campground, we stayed last night in Hidden Hills Campground, perfectly nice little private campground. Lots of seasonal campers there, but they had a couple open slots for nomads like us. But the scenery on the way here was just stunning, absolutely beautiful. And it goes by the Panhandle Trail. And, you know, therein lies the problem. There is just so much shrubbery next to that trail, you can't see the scenery beyond it. And it's beautiful. It's really nice. Can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, that made a thunk. As did that one. Okay, don't let any of them fall on us today, please. Or any day. What did you say?
I thought it was a turtle. It's not.
Oh.
Oh, this is wonderful.
This is nice. I know it's at 90 degrees and 95 by the heat index and heat advisory, but we're in the under the canopy. We're nicely shaded. I got my SPF 5000 on.
As long as you stay in the middle of the trail, you're okay.
Yeah. The hogweed kind of looks like Queen Anne's lace, but it has a like grayish blue stalk. And we don't have any personal experience with exposure to it, but everything we've read, we should be grateful we haven't.
So far, I'm thinking this is a wonderful destination trail.
This is a destination trail, no doubt. And I think the Panhandle could be that they cleared some of the stuff that blocks the scenery.
Because it's all paved too.
Yeah, I could be coasting right now.
I know. I just feel like we're just kind of sailing along. Do you remember what the waterway is?
Raccoon Creek. And it said at one point you can hear the rapids, but this water's not even moving. So, wait, there's rapid.
Pretty still. Not a lot of water in it.
I think this must be Ohio 16 that we're going under. Almost J. Evans Trail. Wow.
Wow.
Look at this.
This?
Ooh.
You gotta warn me if you're gonna go in front of me like that.
Well, like you're going to take off like a shot.
Well, I was gonna get right up beside you in here, but
Yeah.
I can't do that.
All right, so you are correct, my dear. As per usual. Had we taken the detour, we'd have had to go through all that stuff.
Yeah, and that was beautiful. What we just
And that was real nice. They just haven't taken down they took down the gates, but they didn't take down the signs.
Right. Happy cows.
Yeah, I tell you what though, coming out here in the sun, getting out from under that canopy.
Yep, and then
Whew.
15 degrees cooler as soon as you get
Yeah,
in the sun.
wow.
Or get out of the sun. Oh, this is just wonderful. I like this trail.
Now I did notice on the map there are splinters. I don't know where the splinters go, so I'm just hoping that we... Uh-oh.
Okay, well.
All right, we'll go back to where the detour was.
Yeah, but that's a ways back, so we just go the whole way back.
Oh no, look.
You can't get through there, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, we've got a trail around it. Let's
Yeah.
just go through there.
A dangerous slip. Yeah.
Oh, I'm liking this trail. Good choice, honey.
Achoo! Oh, that cooled me down.
Nice little.
One of the other things that I read was that the return trip from the other end is in Johnstown, and the return trip from there is downhill. This does not feel like uphill.
Not at all.
I'm pedaling and drifting.
Yeah.
You know, this is
Big, pretty cemetery.
yeah. With a barbed wire fence.
Very nicely cared for cemetery.
Yeah. I guess they had some issues. That's why the barbed wire. Down by the station late in the morning.
Oh, that's so cute. Looks like it has wood-fired oven.
I think this is what we were smelling
Back there, yeah.
halfway down the trail that way.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, signs! The sun.
sun.
The sun. Welcome to the Planet Trail. Everyone knows the universe is big, but no one can truly wrap their head around its awesome size. Even the tiniest piece of this universe, the solar system, is nearly unimaginably big. The goal of this trail is to experience some of the astronomical separations within our solar system and beyond. Plaques like this are placed between here and Moots Run Road, spaced proportionally to the actual planet's orbits. If we scale the size of the sun to this trail, its diameter is about the size shown on this plaque. So here's Mercury.
Wait, I want to read it. As you arrive at the closest planet to the sun, Mercury, you have only traveled about a quarter of a football field, but in our solar system, you've
Covered 36 million miles.
Go for it.
Mercury, while being slightly bigger than our moon, is the smallest planet in our solar system. Remember, the sun's diameter is about the size of this plaque. Venus, the diameter of Mercury to this scale is about 3 times the size of a period at the end of this sentence. Earth. Mars. Alright, and that's it for a while. So those are the terrestrial planets. So the gas giants are a bit further away. Oh, here we go. Jupiter.
On its sign it said class 1 and class 2 electric bikes are allowed.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Where did it say that? I didn't see it.
Bottom of the plaque.
You know what? If you can go out and enforce no 2 or no 3, you know, no class 2 or no 3 bikes, then you can go out there and enforce a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Sure.
Saturn.
Big giant bird up there.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Beyond, you know, big giant bird.
All right, I'm not riding beside you. 'Cause I want to look and I'm afraid I might cut in front of you. Now, I always think back to that trail that it was just fresh, wasn't even on the map yet. And we started on it and there was all these berries and there was a place for the tractor to go across and it started to rain and we had to come back. Was that over by Orville?
Yes, that was Orville. I very often get Orville and Orwell confused, but Orwell's on the Western Reserve.
Okay.
Orville and the Smucker's plant
Yes.
is there. But that's where we stayed, I believe, at that pretty nasty trailer.
Yeah, that was. I don't ever want to go back there.
I believe that was the closest. It was minutes away. And I know I use Google Maps a lot to find these trails, but Google Maps doesn't seem to update things that we know that are there. It doesn't seem to have them.
Like the 66 trail.
Like Clarion 66, that one that you were just referring to.
Yeah. Never did know the name of it.
I believe it was part of the heart of Ohio.
Really?
I do.
Pretty flowers. Their expansion joints are painted, you know?
So you can better see what's rattling your jaw.
It's easier to avoid. But once again, it looks like it's just there for show. It says, I have a lot of money. I built a fence for no reason.
Well, if you want, that's what you like. You appreciate it when people plant flowers.
Yeah, I do.
Flowers are there just because they're pretty.
I do. And the fence is always pretty. 4 seasons out of the year. This is a nice fence here too. This one looks like it actually does something now, because it connects up with electric fence. Wow, that is a beautiful farm. I like their garage.
You know, I think you can watch this corn grow. It just seems to be getting taller the further we go.
Yeah. Well, they probably planted this part earlier. Or I could be full of shit.
Got some leaves turning already.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's the first day of summer.
Soybeans are a lot higher here. Oh, this is so pretty.
Yeah, let's get out of this hot sun.
We'll be coming into the woods up there, I see. Careful, baby bird. Aw. I don't know what to do. I'm just a little cowbird. I don't know where my family is.
You know, people talk about Ohio being flat. I do too. I joke around about how flat it is. And certainly compared to western Pennsylvania. But these are beautiful rolling hills. Makes for some nice scenery. Back home they cut through the mountains and the hills, and you go through, and it's kind of like the Panhandle Trail. It has just stuff growing there, and we have mountains there. Which is scenic in itself, going through those cuts. You know what? I think that's actually running a little generator.
You think?
Yeah, because I see a wire coming down. I don't see like a drive shaft.
Huh. I don't see any electric fence or anything that would be running, but boy, that'd be smart.
Well, maybe it's something to do with the water.
Oh.
Maybe it's pumping the water.
Maybe they have an aerator in it. Maybe they got some fish in there. Because it looks like it's, you know, man-made, going nowhere, so I guess they'd have to if they want to have...
Of course the windmill's man-made. Who else would have made it?
You know what I mean. And once again we get back into the lovely
Back
shade.
into the shade.
15 degrees cooler. Oh, this is just beautiful.
That's hardcore, man. I wouldn't be out here running today.
Oh wow, check this place out. Isn't that pretty?
Wow, a couple lions. No dog poo zone.
Oh, that's so pretty. Now, when I was a little kid, if I had been allowed to have like a fake horse like that in the yard, I would have never left my yard. I would have played on it all day long.
Did you see the little stop sign that
Yes.
they put no dog poo?
Yeah. This is just beautiful. Now this is not like a world traveler, people come and travel this trail, but this is a nice trail.
Well, if they were able to connect them through.
Does it connect to the heart of Ohio Trail? Through the Panhandle, correct?
No, I think as we get closer to Columbus, it might connect. I'll have to check the maps. I was looking at a lot of stuff, so I'm getting stuff mixed up. But not too far north from here is the heart of Ohio Trail, and it does go into Columbus.
So typically gas is cheaper in Ohio. Just gotten Tina, what are the taxes like in Ohio? How are you taxed?
The guy with the big axe comes to the house and says, "Give me money."
Road?
Yep. Yes, you are.
Obviously through very affluent neighborhoods.
Yeah. It's better than an affluent neighborhood. That would be yucky.
Say again?
It would have been easy for us to write it off.
It would have been after
You know, after the Panhandle, we could have said, nah, that's just going to be more of the same. Especially when you look at the trailhead that we got on.
Yeah.
We got on, it didn't look like much. First thing we saw was a mudslide, and you know, here we are. We should be coming up on this might be the end.
Oh, there's a bench.
There's a bench and some shade.
There's a shelter.
A shelter
This is really
and a bathroom. And this must be Johnstown. This must be the end.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Johnstown. Mastodon Preserve.
Oh.
Indeed, this is the turnaround. I'm turning around. Oh, 14.5 miles, Johnstown, Ohio. Indeed, a mastodon preserve. In the 1920s, a guy found bones for a mastodon down there. I did go down, I walked through. Can't get very far, it's all flooded. There's a bench, took a picture of the bench. The water's up to the seat. Nice park, nice dog park. And while the course itself isn't tough and the heat doesn't feel that bad, it is kind of taking a toll on us today, I think.
Just a little bit. It's still hot.
Okay.
And we'll be coasting a lot.
Yeah, it said it was a downhill reward from Johnstown, but I didn't really feel like it was much of an uphill.
I didn't either. But it definitely feels like downhill now.
Indeed.
I never came out of 7th gear the whole time.
I gear down when I get to intersections.
I just use my throttle. Because I have one.
Yeah, I'm trying to burn calories. Clynmouth Station. You're right, big water tank. It was a whistle stop. Passengers, fuel, and water. Neat. There was a big old tank there. They pick up fuel and passengers. There's a bald eagle nest. Sign's a little ambiguous. Does that mean it's up this tree? Or it's that way? If I were to hazard, I'm guessing the sign doesn't mean up that tree. I'm guessing in that big tree over there. Now, why would it choose a small tree?
I do. Look at this tree straight ahead. Go about 2/3 up and you'll see there's a fork. And then go 10 feet beyond that and you'll see a big, big, giant nest.
Okay. That is hogweed right there. So here's Neptune. This is the last sign, and it said it went as far as Moots Run Road. And the reason that they don't show you Pluto is because it's a moot point. Oh, scenic hill.
Just lucky.
All right, fellow. We'll leave you alone. Nice wooded area. Picnic tables.
Very, very nice.
Big old wooden castle.
The little shaded place there is very nice under the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Very well done.
That's nice. Hello, ladies.
Oh, hi there. Hello.
This has been a lovely asphalt trail, mostly covered over, lots of tree cover. It was a very hot day. Very scenic, very lovely, very fun. The heat is draining though, no doubt. It's a little cooler in the tunnel here.
Okay.
Hello. You could drive our RV through here.
Yeah, we could. I think the trail would be a little iffy.
Details, details.
Bridges would not be okay.
Details. No, it's not. We are coming up to the end here. So what's your impression?
Oh, I loved it. Great trail. Definitely a destination trail. Beautiful. It's 92 degrees out. We willingly rode over 28 miles, or when we finish we will have. This is fabulous. Rode past a lot of beautiful homes, beautiful farms. Didn't get to see where the mastodon was because I was lazy.
You could have gotten back there anyway. It was all flooded.
Nope. Well, then I saved myself a trip. But super nice trail. Another.
This one would have been difficult for me to unload the bikes. Wow.
Struck one by before with this load.
Oh.
Nice trail.
And this is why it's nice to have a short RV, so we can fit into these trailheads like we like. What a great ride.
Oh, it was awesome.
A hot day. Time to turn on the air conditioning. Mother.